Let's do a quick crypto market update. Let's start with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is sitting at 89,374. And the overall Bitcoin situation has not changed. As you can see that from previous 24 hours, it is moving sideways. And I think people are somehow waiting for the Fed's event. Now the event is on, let me go to my community. I actually have a bot over there. If you go there and you write FED like this /Fed and you press enter, what it does is that it gives you the dates as when are the dates. So if I forget, which I did, it is on 10th of December. Okay, which is in 3 p.m. and that is the FOMC meeting. So I think maybe people are just waiting for that, or even if they're not, from previous 2 days I'm seeing the market moving sideways. Our area of interest is, as always, is $94,000, and of course at the same time what I believe is that this time if we go to 94, Bitcoin will 100% go to $100,000. That is going to be the first area of target that I have interest in, and then it will continue with the upward journey. Other than that, if we look at the market, the liquidity and everything in Bitcoin's chart, at least it is on the both sides. On 88,000 you have some on 90. It is moving sideways, as I told you, horribly sideways. It can just go and tap into 88 and then pump towards 90, tap into both of it, or go towards 90, then tap into 88. Whatever it does, it can tap into both of the liquidities. It is sitting at $89,000. It's only a $1,000 move, and on Bitcoin, that is not that big at all. Other than that, if we look at the market, I don't see anything in the market that will make me think that things are going to get ugly. But from the perspective of altcoins, I think one thing that people are going to regret really badly, I think after a few months, is that they are going to miss out on so many altcoins right now. There are so many altcoins that are pretty close to their bottoms. Not participating in altcoins at this stage is going to be a moment of regret. I understand that some altcoins have so much room to bleed. Like if you talk about coins like SU, you can bleed to 50 cents, 40, 30 cents. Buying it above $1, it is still an expensive deal. I wouldn't touch it. But there are so many other altcoins that you can go and touch. I mean, if you are someone who loves coins like Mana, catching Mana at 14, 13 cents, that's pretty much a good deal. And there is a huge list. I mean, I keep on sharing lists in my community, but even without my VIP, if you go out and see any coin that you like, and you see that if you have that kind of understanding, if you can understand fundamentals, not talking about the charts will fuck you up. But if you understand that something is fundamentally really great and you are in love with it, I think this is the time where you should be on the hunt of collecting good projects, because these are going to pay off. And at the end of the day, the deal is not that bad. You can be off by 2 months or you can be off by 14 months, but I don't think that getting into it is bad. Either way, you're not dealing with any kind of 4-year cycle. You're not dealing with any kind of environment where you will be stuck for a longer period of time. I think even if you get stuck with 14 months deal is not that bad. I think it is still an awesome deal. And if you look at on the brighter side, I think getting out of it in a quicker sense is still awesome. If we look at the overall global economy and everything that is right now under change, if we talk about Canada, let's pick one country. They have dramatically started changing things right now. If we talk about the housing market, it is the buyer's market, which means that if you look at anything from any angle, it is only indicating one thing, that the liquidity is going to get into the market. And the moment the money kicks in, it is going to push the markets up. And of course, if we talk about from the perspective of US, the QT is done. Now everyone is waiting for QEs, which is the quantitative easing. Everyone is sitting and waiting for when the hell that happens. If they do that for the general public, if they put the money in the pocket of the general public, then of course it is going to have a massive impact on crypto. If they don't do that, they just go after businesses, or they are a bit picky and choosy that I will give this to some people who have I don't know, magenta color, and then they pick some other people who have some purple color. I mean, they can pick people on any kind of basis. They can do that. I mean, it's government, it's their decision. But if they go all board like they did before, then I think that the liquidity will be pretty massive. And of course, it depends on what kind of quantitative easing they are doing. I don't think that few billion dollars like 200 billion or 400 billion dollar is going to make a dent. Yeah, it is something. But the only numbers that I'm interested in is $1 trillion and above. If we see a number like that, I'll be excited about it. If it is not that $200 billion of quantitative easing is a slap in the face, I don't think that will make any difference in the market, because right now we are dealing with the other horrible looming time bomb, and that is the AI bubble. I don't know when this shit will burst, but I'm hoping that we still have time, so I'm playing my cards close according to that. But I think the maximum time we have is 1 year to 2 years. We will have our answer, and once that bubble bursts, we will deal with it. But from short-term perspective, let's not get that stressed. Short-term is not bad, short-term is good, but long-term, I'll make a detailed video of that in start of January, and we will talk about it, what to do with 2026. But at this stage, like I said, it is buyer's market. If you're not participating in altcoins, you're going to pretty much regret later on. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, or I have touched on a topic and you expect me to explain a bit more, I'll try my best to explain that to you in the comments. Leave a comment, and I'm not going to tell you to like and subscribe, because if you're not interacting with the video, or if you're not subscribed, you're not going to see all the 10 videos that I make every day. You're going to miss out on it, and I think you are educated enough to understand what to subscribe and what not to, because if you want to miss out on it, then why not? It's for your own good, and you should know better what is good for you.